Right, hello, I'm Dominic, and this is my video number 3 for Math 271. So, as you can see here, we have this function, which is so when we want to find what the derivative graph of the function is, so we will start by coming over here. We won't be writing it over here. And so first thing we will look at is what the derivative or the slope of is in this section. And as we can see, it appears to be going over 2 and down 1 for this whole part. So we come over here and we know that going over 2 and down 1 means that we'll have a slope of -1. So, excuse us right here, I will have a slope of -1, so which means these at any given x value below -4, the derivative will be -1. So we can kind of just put this line right here and then open and then nope, close circle here, because that was a closed circle there. And then so we'll keep going on like that forever. And then so we come over here to this next part, and since it is uncontinuous here, we will actually open circle here because there is no derivative where there is no limit. And we will also, and same thing right here. So then now we see that it is a straight line, which means the slope is 0 at this point, which is what the derivative is, which means that, so the y value on here from -4 to -1 will be 0 once again with an open circle. 1, 2, 3, 4. And that is a line right there. And this is because since this is a line with it that is horizontal, there the slope is 0, and thus the output on the derivative graph will be also 0. And then we look at this next part, which starts at -1. Allow me to erase this right here because I'd mess that up. So this will actually end right here instead of right there. But this next part, we see that x begins by increasing sharply and then falling over here to 0, where it will decline faster and faster. So we know that the derivative, since it is increasing, will be positive from here until the maximum at x equals 2, and then we'll start decreasing. So we know that this will start in the negative, it will start positive, but then it will go down for this derivative. So it appears that it starts out being about 2, so we will start here, and then at x equals 1, so because it goes up 2 over 1 and then up 1 over, up 1 over 1. So then, excuse me. Oh, okay, it'll start here. So it'll be about 2 right here, and it'll be about 3. So it'll go 3, 2, it's 2 because up 1 over 2, and then it'll go 1 because up 1 over 1 till we get to the maximum. And then since at the maximum the slope will be 0 there, then, and that is at the point x equals 2, we know that, we don't put a circle there, but we know that that's where the derivative line will cross 0. So we can go ahead and line that out somewhere like that. And then we notice that it begins going negative, so it will just, what the derivative is, the derivative will increase, or not increase, but it will decrease with a bigger negative number. So we know that the derivative line will keep going down and down forever. And that is all, and that's how you solve that problem.